You know what? It honestly reminds me, the connection I feel to the club is not to the club.
Yeah, it's to the people. Yeah, for sure.
Is that right? Is it meant to be that way?
No, it's not, because
It's not.
we're just conditioned to accepting that we're not going to ever be like that elite team again. And that's, honestly, dude, if I didn't break it down to the fact that I get to just hang out with my friends and just unwind, the game's not relaxing. When you go to the footy, it's business. Yeah? Like when you're a fan to the level that we're fucking fans of, right? It's Wednesday night at fucking, what time is it, man? I went from work to work. It's 8:30 on a Wednesday night and we're sitting here doing this shit. That's not normal fandom. That's not normal. I tune in and watch games on, every other weekend. We're fucking taking time out of our day to do this shit. You beyond anything we've ever done, in regards to the club. But when you go to games, you don't relax. You don't enjoy yourself, until goals start getting in. You can enjoy a close game that's contested, right? You feel like shit at the end, like should have won, but you can enjoy a contested game. But the way Carlton blows out games and the way we fucking capitulate, phrase of the year and all that sort of shit, it's not fun. I only go now to socialise with people that I don't normally see.
It's so bizarre to hear that. You're not wrong. It's just...
Do you know any other okay, let me ask you. Do you know any other footy supporters following any other team that do what we're doing to this level or have that feeling?
Not like this, no.
I know some mad, passionate Collingwood supporters, but not like this, man.
No. Man, look at the Carlton creator ecosystem. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Carlton creators, it's an industry.
Dude, how many have spun off now from Blue Abroad, within its web? I can think of 4.
Yeah, heaps.
Just 4, just off what I know.
Yeah, it's
and there's always one more.
I don't know. And it's so bizarre because get this feeling that you're not part of the club. But when you're talking to your fans or when you're talking to your people in the live chats or
it's us, it's we.
It's like it's we. I do feel that here in this room right now. It's like it's we. I feel connected to the Carlton Football Club with the two of you right now.
Yeah.
But when I go to Carlton and I go to Ikon Park and I'm there, it's like,
no.
I haven't been to Ikon in fuck.
And I think that is the thing, the trick that a lot of sports clubs in the world have realised, and Australia is always behind. But the fan today leaves the game, and he's at a game for 2 hours, 3 hours, right? And then for the rest of the week, they're plugged in digitally to the football club. And they're a digital fan. Dude, it never used to be that way.
Liverpool supporters, Gunners supporters.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Juventus supporters.
They're digital fans. Away from... it used to be you go to the game, Optus Oval, whatever, and then you read the papers. You didn't have this virtual space that you could be plugged into to talk about it. That's happening now, and these clubs have fallen behind because they're not putting in mechanisms in place to engage with that daily. Which is fine, because I'll do it. but
we'll keep doing this.
But it's a new world. It's a new world, and it's a mad world. But
that's what you said at the start when I first asked you about all this, and you said Aussie rules needed to get up to date with its with its connection to fans and fans back to the actual teams, right? But with the Carlton Football Club, it's a fucking sickness. On the amount of content creators now that are Carlton based, because there's other podcasts that are Carlton based that, some of the boys go on to Jumper Punch or whatever. They're still floating around. Are the other teams, fans, supporter bases doing the same thing to that extent? No.
Not like us.
There's no chance.
There's a couple of other fan channels. Yeah. But you don't have more than 2, 3, 4, 5 podcasts for one team like you have for Carlton.
No, that's what I mean. You got Swoop, for Collingwood, you got the St Kilda bloke, I can't remember his name. But not the way, when I go to a game, I will literally see, a couple of heads from the Monday Blues walking around. I'll see the girls. I'll see, Jumper Punch floating around. I'll run into you. Then I'll see, almost
and through Blues. That, you kind of feel this. We have this social connection online.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And thankfully, we've done it ourselves.
Yeah.
As
100%.
fans. Thankfully, the club need to get with the times.
What can the club do more?
They should have built their own version of Blue Abroad.
As in run by fans?
Sure. I believe they needed to have some sort of fan TV Some sort of thing where you've got fans talking to players and creating content daily.
All right.
Like live shows, the whole lot.
Let me ask you a question. Do you listen to the Mackay fucking podcast?
Yeah, I do. I asked him a question recently and he played it on his podcast. I know.
What was it?
I asked Harry what he's going to focus on in the off season and he he answered the question without answering the question. Harry, just say you don't want to answer the question, mate.
I'm just going to look at the ring lights and...
Yeah, anyway.
Why is it such a hard question to answer?
He gave me the whole, we're going to have a strength coach coming in and, every year you work on something. I'm going to look to be consistent. But, yeah, for sure, every year you're thinking of different ways that you can get better. I'm like, okay.
But that's not what you asked him.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you focusing on?
Yeah.
Tell me you're focusing on your strength.
Yeah.
Focusing on your running.
Because every year he's done something different. He's on the speed a few years ago. Yeah. Last year was the goal kicking routine.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty pedestrian question, as in nothing too challenging, but not to get a bit of insight.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from the question. I'm just saying it's a pretty run-of-the-mill question.
Yeah.
Not a hard question to answer.
No. If you ask me what I'm doing, you can answer that in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you listen to those podcasts?
Not really. A little bit. It's like I watch just clips of it.
Okay. Did you listen to the fucking the Kibberfish one when it came out?
Couple of episodes.
And then what?
And then I was like, this is garbage.
It's actual garbage. So then if Carlton themselves or any footy team had a fan TV channel the way Blue Abroad set up, who would actually run it? Would it be an ex-player? Would it be just a random anonymous face from that within the organisation?
All the above.
Because then you got to trust that the person, okay. I hate when things are shoehorned in. When they get the ex-player come out and say, "Oh, I'm going to be doing a podcast from now." I was like, "Who are you, bro?"
Yeah.
No one gave a shit when you were playing, or maybe they did 10 years ago before you retired. If you haven't got the knack for media, then you don't. You have it. You know what I mean? That's why you did what you did.
Maybe it's meant to be independent.
Well, it keeps them in check. It keeps them honest.
Discussions with Dill was good. They used to play that before the games.
Yeah.
When Dill Buckley was there.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he started.
But then
it was it was very jokey. It was a fucking good laugh.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Is he still doing his podcast?
Yeah. Dill and Friends. Yeah. It's fucking...
I used to see
he's
it on,
fucking dominating.
Yeah, I used to see it on the algorithm all the time and he's dropped off.
Dominating.
He's doing very well.
Yeah.
Even Dan's sort of gone and done his own thing now and he's killing it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Blue Abroad it? Which is fine. I'm happy with that. I love
with that.
I think I've got what I need in life. The rent's paid. The bills are paid. I'm alive. I didn't die. I'm good.
Well, it would be good if Carlton are winning, but
yeah,
I get you.
Yeah, when we're losing, opposition fans tune in, and it can be a bit more lucrative. But I'd much rather. But the thing is, your mental health suffers. So after fan cams, after Hawthorn, I shouldn't have done that. 4 hours I went for.
Yeah.
In my head, I wanted to hurt myself.
What did you do?
Yeah.
I went for 4 hours fan cams after the Hawthorn loss.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I wanted to push the limits, and I had this sick twisted thought of go to 4 hours, and then for 48 hours after that, I was things were not good things were happening. I was no good.
Yeah.
I was fucked because you take on, you absorb all of it, and that's got to go somewhere. And I'll never do that again.
The neighbour's dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll never do that again. That was not good.
Maybe you should start imposing proper limits, man. I've fallen asleep on my couch watching fan games after games.
Yeah, and a lot of people do as well. They just put it on there just because it's just something to have on that you relate to. Yeah,
yeah.
But I mean,
it's not healthy.
You get 4 hours of people being angry and sad and trauma dumping.
And you're talking to everyone. We can tune in.
I know. I can turn it off if I can't be fucked.
Yeah, I'm focused.
Yeah, you're in.
That's the problem.
Yeah, so I've got to learn to.
You have to, man. Start imposing limits. I know you're trying to give everyone a voice.
I'm just trying to care. All I ever did was care.
Yeah.
No, because you feel it, man. People care.
Yeah.
Surely the club understand this, but people fucking care more than they should.
No,
but do the club?
No,
they talk about care about the fans.
That's where you're wrong. Yes, the club may know that fans care because we turn up to games even when we're getting fucking spanked. In a year with nothing but disappointment, we've reached another membership high. What are we at now?
106.
We're pushing Collingwood now, aren't we? We're not far. Yeah. So even when we're complete dog shit, we turn up the games in fucking droves and put our money where our mouths are and pay for memberships. Do they care? No. No.
I mean, they say they care about us, but are we just sort of seen as nuffies?
Yeah. We're just the hoi polloi, man. We're just the fucking little people.
We'll keep paying.
Yeah,
we'll keep
we're
going.
paying.
Where are they going to go?
Dude, memberships went
Are
up.
we going to go fucking follow Essendon? Like,
Are you not watching round one next year?
exactly.
Where are you doing round one next year?
Going to church.
I hate the fact that I've been to fucking round one so many years in a row after having not gone for like a decade.
It becomes part of your life.
After the last fucking 2 round ones, we have to fucking come out and show something.
Yeah.
I was saying before round 1, I was like, we will win by 10 goals plus. Like, we'll win by 100 points more.
This is part of the problem. I do it too. I'm going to have a sticky note at the bottom of both of my screens in the studio next year, and it's going to say, just calm down and wait till the end of the season.
There are no certainties in life.
Yeah, no, I have to have a reminder because I got caught in with the people saying this is it. Like, I'm already an optimist as it is, and I was off with the fairies. After we lost to the Dogs in Collingwood, I was still like, no, guys, like, trust them, the boys.
We did it last year.
Yeah, the boys. The boys. This is, last year was worse. We've been through worse. Like, no more. Cut the shit.
We're forgetting that other teams improve as well, yeah?
Pull up the ladder.
Why do you do this
No,
to yourself?
To prove your point.
Pull up the ladder. Oh, fuck, dude.
No, because you'll see 4 or 5 teams next year. Well, I'll ask you the question for each one of them.
Well, there's often 2 teams that come from the outside.
Yeah.
So 2 have got to go out.
Do you think Collingwood's going to expect to play finals next year?
100%.
Melbourne?
Yes, but I don't think they will, but yes.
St Kilda?
Yeah. I mean, they expect to, but they're fucking shit.
Your face.
Fremantle?
Yeah, expect to, yeah.
Adelaide?
Yeah.
Gold Coast?
Yeah. Yeah, they expect to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're such a dickhead. Yeah.
But that's the thing. So who were the 2 teams that didn't make it last year? Geelong?
Hawthorn? Okay, hang on.
Geelong didn't?
Hawthorn didn't make the...
Hawthorn didn't?
I don't know if the Dogs made the finals last year.
Yeah, they did. They played the... No, maybe they didn't. No, they didn't. They missed. They were 9th, I think.
Why don't I just bring up the ladder from last year?
Because
Essendon are going to expect
this year. You're going to see, so go to, like, from 9th to, like, 13th, even 14th, 15th. All of those teams will go into next year saying, we can make it.
Yeah.
They'll all be saying we can improve.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, down to 14th, it's 2 games.
Yeah.
2 extra games. They win.
West Coast, North and Richmond will probably understand that they're not playing finals.
Yeah.
The others will be planning, and their list profile will be finals.
Yep.
Yeah. At the door, like, let us in. Yeah.
Mate, look at you finish 14th and you have 11 wins. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Historically, 12 wins gets you in.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 wins got you in 2020. Essendon.
Yeah. There was only 20 games, wasn't there?
True. That's true.
Yeah.
There is one extra now.
Jesus.
And Collingwood had 2 draws.
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Drew to Essendon and drew to Freo.
Yeah, I was at that Anzac Day game. Best games of the year. Can I ever tell you about the multi I tried to put on? Mate, this is the fucking greatest multi. Would have been the greatest multi. So we're waiting at the train station to go into the game. I was with my brother, Chris, Essendon supporter. And he's put on a multi. I was like, oh, fuck, I'll have a look. And I was like, Langford first goal, draw, and merit medal. And they fucking wouldn't let me put it on.
Why not?
They wouldn't let me multi those 3 together. Don't know why. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just put fucking $5 on each of them. It would have paid 30-something grand from $10 bet.
What, Sportsbet was just saying no?
Wouldn't let me, yeah.
Wouldn't let you multi him.
Wouldn't let me multi him. Don't know why. Because I can multi... I don't know whether it was the Anzac medal that was stopping it.
Yeah.
That's grim.
That was one of the best bets of like best calls of my life.
That was your window, man.
Unheard of, yeah.
That was your window. It's
Unheard
gone.
of, fuck. So I ended up from like $15, made $350 or something. But still a win. But
Still-
fuck.
Good picks.
Yeah. Pretty
30
happy with
grand.
that.
How life
Yeah.
would be different.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's,
Anyway, we always hear about the losses, don't we? Although they got up, so they're not losses.
Fucking Richmond lost every game like in the last fucking like that's insane.
Oh, when did they win?
Yeah, but Richmond
won early
dude,
and then-
they win they win flags.
Man, they beat Sydney at the MCG.
Yeah.
The only team to cop injuries more than us. Like
Yeah, that's true.
every
They're mass
week they
exodus,
got
dude.
fucked.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What's going on there?
They're fucked.
Mate,
They're done.
They won their flags.
Yeah.
Dude, every day there was another Richmond player saying, "Yeah, I'm out."
Dusty, Bolton, Rioli,
Baker will go.
Baker.
That's insane.
And everyone talking about, I mean, not that he plays, but Tom Lynch going to Collingwood, I heard.
He'd be kind of exactly what the Pies need.
If he plays, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richmond, can you imagine being Taranto going there, like, you're looking like you're going to win the flags, Hardwick's there,
It's a decision. He just got it wrong.
10 games in, fucking Hardwick's gone.
Things
Yeah.
change quickly in this game.
Yep. Very quickly.
Kind of. Is North ready to surprise everyone and jump up, or is it still one more
Maybe
year?
win a few more. They might win a few more games. I don't think they're ready to jump up, but they might win maybe
5 games,
double
6
what
games?
they've- yeah.
Okay.
I think. Hey, could be wrong. Funny game. Funny game.
There are no certainties in life.
Like they showed like fucking 9 goals up against Collingwood. Like they showed a bit.
True.
They showed a bit.
What's our percentage in relation to the rest of the top 8?
Shit.
Yeah.
Our percentage has always been shit.
110. Okay.
Dude, like 126, 121, like that's where you want to be,
That's
man.
where you want to be.
We've
Yeah.
never had a good percentage. We haven't dominated on the scoreboard in fucking decades, man. We're kicking like 9 goals, 19.
True.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They don't kick a goal for the first 37 minutes, and then it's literally like 8 goals, 11. Like, how do you have 11? How do you have 20 scoring shots and only hit fucking 7 of them? You know what I mean?
Don't know.
How do we kick so many clangers? Like,
Fuck this club. Fuck them.
they've got to find a way to get the ball into the forward 50,
Mate.
like consistently.
We're going to be saying this next year. And the year after that. We actually said this last year and
Did
the
we?
year before that. Of course.
I don't want to go back. and listen
Nothing's
to them.
changed. Apart from a few wins. And the boys now have more capacity.
And we've lost a few more players.
We've got a new fitness coach.
Dow's not playing.
He's a star now.
He is running laps though.
He's absolutely...
He's fit. Jeez, he's looking fit.
Cardio on
He's
point.
weighing 64 kilos.
I guess change... it takes ages. We're coming from a pretty low base.
Yeah, but we gutted the club like 4 years ago.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
How can we change? Like,
well, because like Sydney, Geelong, like that, we're talking stable units for over a decade now. Like we're talking,
yeah, but they don't. Like Geelong doesn't. Like it's the same players that are lining up today. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That are retiring this year.
Stability.
yeah,
They've been excellent for a long time.
yeah. Who are the big ones retiring from fucking Geelong this year? You got Hawkins. You got Tui. There was someone else.
Maybe Duncan. I don't know if he's...
I think I saw another name. I can't remember who it was. But they've been fixtures. Like, dude,
Yeah,
Hawkins has played fucking how many seasons?
48.
it's all right then.
48 seasons. He's 60 years old.
It's all right though, because Gibbs had 30 in his farewell game.
You earned that chair off.
They'll have a fucking song and dance about that.
It's still, why is it burn you that much?
It's just the death of what I... Come on, man.
No,
It's that was a death of a culture.
do you reckon that was like the death knell? Like that was the final boom?
That's just like,
When was that?
Lack
When did he
of
retire?
ruthlessness. Well, that would look like it was through COVID because that game was in Sydney, I think.
2021. It was in Adelaide. Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it was in
2021.
Metricon Stadium.
It feels like it was so much longer ago.
It was COVID.
2021.
Yeah.
Fuck. And that would explain.
Chaired him off like a premiership hero. Like a premiership 2-3-time premiership hero.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why. Like,
That's all we had. We were just clinging on to anything.
Yeah, no, but he didn't play for us. He didn't play for us.
Yeah, that's the worst part about it.
He left. Like, he left.
Yeah.
It's not like it was his younger brother. Like, you know.
Someone did it this year.
Head off from another team?
Yeah, I reckon it was.
I want to look at this up.
Liam Shields, potentially. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It was Liam Shields. It was the 24th of August. And he got chaired off by Bruce and Luke McDonald. See? But
Holy shit.
Embarrassment.
premiership player for Hawthorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah.
A
He's
hero.
Son. He's a favourite son, yeah.
A hero.
Yeah. Why did Gibbs leave? Was it contract?
Wanted to go
Family
home.
reasons.
No, he wanted to go
Family.
back to Adelaide because of his missus. Again.
Yeah. He's moved back to Melbourne.
Is he?
No.
Oh, I love if he is. No, he's his missus. I want to go back.
Yeah. They had young kids and she
How many
wanted the
seasons did
family
he play at
support.
Adelaide?
2.
Two?
Yeah.
It was only, it wasn't many.
Fuck, we got two first round
Look,
draft picks though.
Yeah, we
Losing
milked
him-
that. That was the deal of
Oh.
the year.
Losing him got us to Koning.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, is that right? Yeah, okay.
yeah, one of them we ended up getting Keir O'Brien.
I forgot about it, Brian, man.
Bro. No wonder we're shit.
Okay.
O'Brien, Dow, Fisher,
All those names.
Petrovsky, Seaton.
All those names, right? Fisher's got in another game.
Fisher's the best of the lot.
Yeah. Okay. Dow's managed to forge another team out of that, right? But do you think any of those players would have cut it at fucking Geelong or, you know, Brisbane or even fucking Hardwick, Richmond? Like, do you know what I mean? Would they have gotten a run?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, was
Geelong
it them?
maybe their development, they might have got something out of those players.
Do you reckon?
Well, their development program seems fucking elite. Unbelievable. Ours isn't.
Everyone just turns up. Someone finds a ball.
They do something different down there.
They've got like a brown Sharon under the bleachers somewhere. Yeah, we'll kick it around for a bit.
Just a sea spray.
It starts raining. They go back inside.
Fucking hell.
Don't know. Who
It's
knows?
just shambles, man. Just a shambles.
It just sucks.
Yeah, but it's a professional football team, dude.
I
You
just-
assume.
Just want to be here talking about a flag.
How far off do you reckon we are from a flag? Now.
Generation.
A millennium.
I had this realization the other week. They're not winning a flag.
Ever. You mean this group or just ever?
Ever.
You can't say that,
They
man.
don't need to.
Why?
Because they've got 16 of them.
So what? Most of them
What's
were
the
done.
motivation? You've already got 100,000 members. It's a business now.
Well, what happens when members start walking away?
They won't.
You reckon?
They won't walk away.
So easy to sell hope.
We fucking buy it every year.
Easy.
No, look, I hope they do. I used to be confident for sure they'd win one. Now I've just understood that it's likely that they won't. It's unlikely to win a flag, if you actually think about it.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
it's very difficult.
You got teams like Richmond, fucking Brisbane, and Geelong and shit doing three-peats like it's nothing. Collingwood came back out of nowhere and fucking won one.
If anything, we're definitely not like winning 3.
Well, I don't expect us to win 3. Like, not off the list that we have, right?
But also, neither did Richmond. Like, they never expected. Everyone laughed at them when Brendan Gale came out. It was like,
You had a plan. We want 3 flags by 2020. Or whatever he said.
yeah, something like that, yeah. Everyone fucking laughed at them. They're a joke.
Where's our plan?
Well, ours was 2 within 5 or something, wasn't it? They
No.
released something
Our plan
last
was,
year, the year
no,
before.
it was the mission statement, and winning a flag was third on the mission statement.
With the hope of winning premierships.
Tell you,
You said it. You read it out loud like multiple times.
You can get 2 buckets. You can fucking fill one with shit and one with hope and see what fucking fills up first. I tell you which one's going to fill up.
Nothing's going to change. We're going to be sitting here next year, biscuit ass, talking about fucking.
Couple more grey hairs.
You know what though? Like at least we have each other.
Fuck you, cunts.
At least the camper rallies are coming in.
Fuck. Do you know how much it pisses me off when they bank hope on these sons of players?
Oh, it's all right, like because Andrew Walker's son is a gun and he's playing for a Chuka. It's like okay.
I'm so sick of it, dude. Like cunts are like, yep, Campereali brothers are coming and blah blah blah.
They're not even going to play next year,
dude. They're kids.
The one who's won the best and fairest might get a few, but he's probably going to average fucking 12 touches. He'll be sub for fucking 11 games, you know, like.
I told you.
They expect them to come in and be absolute guns.
We're such a team that, like, relies on heart and selling, like, this idea, you know? Like, the emotion. We're so emotionally driven.
Yeah.
And Carlton, the football team knows it, so that's why they keep recruiting fucking old fucking players to come in as coaches and la la la.
Well, because we've been starved of success for so long.
Like, dude, think about it. Like, Hamill, Sauce, they're at St Kilda. Campereali fucking left, went to Essendon.
You know,
we didn't even do him right.
You know what's hard as well? We have this generational frustration.
Yeah.
It's so unfair on the players that are there.
Yeah.
They've only been there 5-10 years max. And the fans...
There's so much weight of expectation
yeah,
on
we
them.
spew this generational trauma.
Yeah.
The 33 years trauma, whatever it is, however old you are, and it is unfair.
Yeah, but you know what? The thing that I agree to a point, but when you see them dragging their feet and fucking up basic fundamentals that are taught in like Auskick,
no fair.
It's like, prick. Do you know you're not playing for the twos in Gundagai? You're playing for the Carlton Football Club.
Yeah,
sort it out.
Yeah,
like. People have killed to be in those positions, and that's why, dude. That's why I lose it with like things like the Petrarca thing with the ring light. Yeah, it's like you're not here. We're not here as an extension to your branding.
The football gives you the brand,
exactly,
not the other way around.
Which is why I asked what this Saldo's fucking missus, was she an influencer before she met him or after? No. It's like what's her name? What's the one that's always in the news? The one that got done with snorting coke.
Which one? Bartel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nadia.
Dude, she graduated in law, like as a solicitor. And then she met Jimmy Bartel. And then she became Nadia Bartel. And then she became an influencer. It's like, dude, she could have gone, she went to law school, she did a law degree. She could have been something on her own merit.
Yeah.
She met one of the greatest players to come out of Geelong, and all of a sudden, she's an influencer. It's like, dude, no one gave a shit. Football gave you the opportunity, not the other way around, like you just said.
Fuck, I could have been a lawyer too. Could have just... I gave up being a lawyer so I can talk about Carlton. Idiot. Fuck. Comments don't usually get me. Someone recently on Instagram said, Tez, why did you give up law to do this? And I was like... I don't know.
Shut the computer off, went inside, sat in the shower, just staring at the wall.
Like, fuck.
Lit a candle. Dude.
Ate some celery.
No, dude. So, look, I agree with what you're saying, but the Carlton Football Club is an idea. Dude, if you want to, okay, think about it worldwide, right? Like, so think about the weight of being a player at Real Madrid, Manchester United, for fuck's sakes, man. Dude, can't die. But, dude, Galatasaray or something, the Ultras. Can you imagine Aussie footy players dealing with Ultras from Serbia or Turkey?
True.
Dude, they would be in hiding. They would be at work cover and off on like, workplace trauma or like, some shit after a week. That's what that means to them, And that's the thing. You know what the problem is, man? They turned AFL into such a corporatized fucking sport.
Yeah.
It was the sport for the everyman. It was a sport for just lower class, middle class families just to, get out and do something cheap and entertain the family and have something to fucking go towards. You know what I mean? When they start charging $20 for beers and pies and it's, you go to games, dude, and it's like sold out game and like a third of the G is like empty. Like, what happened to these seats? Like, there are kids outside waiting to watch this game. They're watching it in the rain on a big screen somewhere, and they feel like they're part of it. You've got these empty seats where all these suits should be turning up, and they're not. Or corporate boxes, man. They go to suits just because, they're clients at banks and stuff like that. It's disgusting, man. They've lost touch.
Do you know, have you been to a granny?
Mm-hmm. Not Carlton, but obviously.
I've been to a prelim.
I've lived my life telling myself I won't go to a granny until the Blues are in one. I'm breaking it this year.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm not fucking waiting around.
Fuck.
I'll live my life. Fuck off.
Yeah.
What am I waiting for? I actually realised this year, I'm like, what am I doing?
Why impose that
I've
restriction?
had opportunities to go to the granny 3 to 4 times. And I said, nah, I'm just going to wait. Fucking grown man. Grow up. I had that moment in the mirror where I'm like...
Dude, what game was it? We were talking about it. Oh, fuck. It was like midnight.
No, it was me telling you I'm going to Brisbane.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, and I said I couldn't get out of work. Otherwise, I had the Jetstar points lined up to bang in the flight. And then there was just too much work. I couldn't change. And this guy sent me that meme with the guy staring at the mirror pointing at his reflection.
Have you seen it?
No. Did you go to the final this year? Yeah, fuck.
We had... Oh, man, I was in bed. It might have been the night I came home from Brisbane. I sent him the meme. Mate, we were going back and forth voice messages. Crying.
Dude, it was like midnight, man. I was in bed holding my phone above my face and I was choking. Couldn't stop laughing. And then for the next week, I would see, because I saved them, I had the meme downloaded, and every time I would look at my photo reel, it would come up, as like a previous thing. I would die. I would just.
This meme will make a lot of sense.
That is me. That's me. Me. Just me.
That's the cover of the podcast.
That's the picture. That is the picture, dude. Oh fuck. Dude, Dude, I needed that laugh that night, man. I was in dire straits. But again, it just comes from people we've connected with through the community.
Did you ever look at yourself in the mirror?
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? The nose pinch, fuck.
You did it again.
When Young gets the ball, it's like, fuck, mate, come on.
Dude, I had that moment when I bought my mum a scarf to wear to that Collingwood game. I ordered one and sent it to her house, and then at the end of the game when I got home, I took the scarf off and I'm in the mirror.
You put your mum through that.
You. I literally, dude, because man, I'll be honest, during the week, every week after the footy, man, especially when we had that mad run, I was wearing my beanie to see clients. I'd get up and just go to work, and I'd have my fucking beanie, and it was a talking point from everyone on the street, dude. Carlton supporters were coming up to me what a win, or some shit, randoms, man.
Fuck.
I've been international, and I've be wearing a jumper or something, and someone would say something. The community is there.
Yeah.
But the club is not. They've tried to corporatize this shit. They've tried to monetize it. It does not work, man.
The community's what the fuck is going on?
Me.
So often, we'll see Carlton supporters like, why the fuck are we doing this? What are we doing this to ourselves for?
Yeah, it's the common like facial expression is
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Who do you support that? And you just put your hands up.
you're like, what are they doing?
Yeah. You know, you're embarrassed to say it. And like, why? And like, you know, or when you find out someone's a Carlton supporter, like, oh, fuck you too as well.
Yeah,
Fuck.
sorry, man.
Yeah, it's never like,
I'll tell
you're
you
never
the story.
pumped.
This is how I met my housemate. I was living in Tel Aviv, and I moved there with my girlfriend at the time. And we went to this party at this club, and she wasn't feeling well, so she goes to the bathroom. I'm sitting in the smokers area, just chilling. This guy like walks past me and does like a double take and looks at me. This is 2017, so like no one, he doesn't know who I am. I'm not blue or broad at the time. And he walks up to me. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's going on here? He's like, excuse me, mate. I feel like I need to talk to you. I feel like I need to say hello to you. And I was like, okay. Hey, he's like, where are you from? And I recognised his accent was Australian.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm from Melbourne. He's like, oh, me too. And then the first question I asked him back was, who do you go for the footy? And he's like, oh, Carlton. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then now we live together.
Yeah,
so
wow.
like, that's awesome. But just to go back to your point, like Carlton and supporting Carlton, it was just like this.
We didn't just pick the underdog. We picked the dog with no leg. And
Not when we picked him though. I don't know how old were you when
I met him.
No, sorry. When did you start following Carlton? Like how old?
I was 4.
So what year is that?
1995. But I don't remember the flag.
Yeah.
But like I remember 4 or 5 years old going to the footy Optus over. We played St Kilda. I don't know which game it was. I remember flashbacks, but I don't remember 95 as a flag. I just know that for sure I would have been a Carlton supporter as soon as I can remember.
But when you're 8, 9, 10, that's when we're good. We're really good. 99, 2000, 2001, we're good.
99, yeah. It
I
was
barely remember.
99.
We're good.
8.
You don't remember? Yeah. Okay.
Barely remember.
Yeah,
98.
well, I was 10 in the 95 flag, and I can I remember the 93 grand final.
Yeah.
A little bit, so I was 8, but
I remember watching the 95 final in the living room in the house I grew up in, like by myself, and like being fucking pumped, yeah?
Wow.
I was about 10. I was turning 11. 99, I was at the prelim. That was the first footy game I'd ever gone to. And I don't remember really following the team that much through the year, but I remember like just getting it.
jumping on the bandwagon.
No. I was at my cousin's house for the first, like, I was staying there for the weekend, and then one of my cousins was like, hey man, like, footy's on, like, maybe we can get tickets, like, someone, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, like, I was pumped just to go to a game because I'd never been to one. And I remember, like, us being up and about. But 2002 onwards, it's just...
Well, 99 to 2001, you're like 14, 15, 16, like, you're fucking into it.
Yeah, you're watching,
You love it.
everyone at school's talking about it, like,
Yeah.
it's something. And then
2000 onwards, like, it's been 20-something years of mostly, like, shit.
But there are teams in other other codes across the world that have 50-year droughts. You know what I mean? Like baseball teams in America and stuff like that, and football teams.
Yeah.
Literally like 50 years and they haven't won shit.
What I'm saying, we don't need.
It's fucking St Kilda.
Yeah.
60-something, 70 years. 66 they won.
So then are we
68 years.
Spoiled?
Essendon have,
Our parents were.
we
They were.
were 20 when Essendon last won a final.
Are you serious?
We're about to turn 40.
I'm
We were
40.
20 when Essendon last won a final.
Fuck. And they talk like they're fucking flag favourites every year.
2005 they last won a final.
If you want to talk about a team with a worse culture than Carlton, Essendon is the team. I don't give a fuck.
Is that one that 2005? They won it. That was the last time.
Yeah.
Last won a
In
final.
fucking grade 4.
I was 20.
At
For half
5.
my life.
I was turning 21.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen? Similar to us, when they make it, they'll win it. They'll win like 2.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Make a prelim.
Probably.
Do you reckon they have the structure in place to rebuild?
It's going to happen.
I mean,
It's going to happen.
the sun always shines on a dog's ass eventually. But like,
Yeah. Don't know if it's this group, but it'll happen.
Yeah, I don't know if it's this group. But
This is the thing about
who expected Hawthorn to, like,
True.
you fucking never know.
This is the thing about us as well. I've realised we put the the monogram has this like aura attached to it, and we look at these players as better players than what they probably actually are.
100%. We gas them up like
Gas
they're
them up,
we gas them up like they're our own kids. You know what I mean?
And they take it off and they put on other colours, and they're like, ugh. Like Petrevsky, Seaton, Dow, Fisher. They wear these other colours, and you're just like, are you the same player? And it's bizarre.
Do you remember when Waite went to
Yeah.
That was huge.
He was actually pretty good.
Seeing him in different
really
colours
good, yeah.
was massive. Like that fucking weirded me out.
Never lost him either.
But if you want to talk about the reverse of that, look at players like Daisy Thomas. You can't picture him as a Collingwood player anymore, man. Like you just see him as a Carlton player, like all the way through.
I think he's an absolute Collingwood player the whole time. I just thought that whole move, looking back now, like getting Mick.
Oh, it was a stupid
and
move.
bringing Daisy, and I'm like,
dude,
totally.
Great. I'm not saying it was a smart move.
Yeah.
But when I look at the player himself, I completely absorbed him into like the Carlton fold. Do you know what I mean? Especially when we played Collingwood, and if he kicked a goal or something, he'd be fucking like losing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think because the way I hear him talk now in the media, like he's very pro Collingwood, and in my head, I'm like, you're always Collingwood.
Yeah, and he always says, "No,
It's not his fault.
I'm half.
It's not his fault. It's the club's fault.
Yeah.
It's the Carlton Football Club's fault."
But can you see? What about like say take Juddy for example?
Well, he won a Brownlow with us.
He won a Brownlow with them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can see both. Daisy didn't fuck all with us.
No, it was a spirit. It was a spiritual move, man. It wasn't like a.
He did fuck all for us.
He was injured for like fucking how long?
Yeah, and then he was like, I'm not going to say it on record.
No. I'm just saying, like, I feel like when they come over, when a player comes over and puts on the monogram, I feel like we're always willing to accept people in, and they become pretty Carltonized pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, look at Chera. Like, how many people, dude, Martin. Like, Martin came from another, like, all these players that we've got that we've picked up from other teams. I couldn't even remember where Martin played before us. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, if talking about overrating players, if there's other AFL coaches thinking that about Chera, like, how much of the league thinks that? You know, we overrate our players.
Yeah.
Big time.
because this is all we got. It's the belief.
We're in our own arse, mate.
Yeah.
They've sold the belief. And like I said, we're a team that will turn up and support these idiots through everything and put money. And that's the most important thing. Put money where our mouths are and buy memberships. We don't just say, yeah. Like, dude, everyone you know's got a membership, even if they don't go to games.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, like I probably only went to 5 or 6 games this year. Still fucking pay.
I went to, look, because of where I live now, I try to make the most to get to games. And I was looking at my next year, and I've got a lot of work on over weekends for the next 12 months. And I was thinking, fuck, man, like, potentially may not be going to games as often. What do I do with the membership? Do I even scale it down? I said, fuck it, just let it click over. It is what it is.
What do you have now?
I don't know, like the whole home games and whatever.
Yeah, that's what I did. I scaled mine down. I have a reserve seat for 2 years. I've never used it. It's just because I like to give more money to the club to help the club. No more.
Because you're not doing enough with Blue Abroad.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I swear.
They should be subsidising your shit, man. No, like, I'm telling you. Like, fuck, you should be getting, like box seats.
I think all of us have to have a little bit of that mentality. I mean, we all do it. New scarf comes out, new beanie, the fucking collared Guernsey, you buy it.
I think I bought a jumper last year. I didn't buy a jumper this year. I bought one last year. I bought a new scarf this year. I went to a game like an idiot. And I bought one of those heritage scarves.
You paid $80, didn't you?
I can't remember what it was. It cost a bit. I was walking to the thing. I'm like, I'm going to buy a scarf. Fuck it. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't have money.
To be fair, it was good to see you, like, excited. And it was good to see a lot of people who'd been burnt in the past get up and about.
Fucking burnt us again, though.
And they burnt, yeah, correct. They
Do you know
burnt
what?
us again.
Do you know what pisses me off? And this is what I was thinking about on the way here. I got another email from Carlton as I was driving here. What was it? It was something.
Oh, the survey?
Yeah, the survey. And I started doing it while I was driving. And I was legit just skipping 5-4, 5-4. I thought they've sent, in the last week, they've probably sent one email a day over random shit. And it's all like, win this, do this, win this, do this. I'm like, go fuck yourselves.
Say sorry. Just say sorry. Tom Green from the Giants, the day after they lose to the Lions, they put a video up. And I know it's just lip service, but sorry to the fans for letting you down. Just say sorry. Give me we really wanted to impact finals and consistency. Apologise. You
They haven't done it?
No.
Never?
No. You let us down. Say sorry.
Wait, say as Voss, no one's ever apologised.
No one said sorry. We have to get better. We have to be better, which is also true. Just say sorry.
I'm surprised. With a club, that kind of fervent sort of fan base and sort of real volatile, active fan base around social media and stuff, that's surprising. That's really surprising. All right, so then how do we address it moving forward then? What do you say to them? What do you say to the club?
What do you mean?
What can you say to the club to address any of this shit?
Say sorry.
Just generally though, like
I think they need to start showing a little bit more of the real Michael Voss, not the watered down Michael Voss. There's no way. There's no way in hell that the Michael Voss I watch in press conferences is the Michael Voss that is behind those doors. And if it is, we're fucked.
We're fucked.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
They've neutered him.
There's no way he was like that as a player.
No,
mate,
dude.
he would fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
Just be honest.
Yeah.
It wasn't good enough. And to be fair, he was doing it. I reckon he got tugged.
Yeah,
pulled.
got the call.
Remember we lost to Geelong the first time? And he came into the press conference like, that was unacceptable. And I was like,
Yeah, that was
like,
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
it wasn't that bad, Vossi. I'm like, it was a bad loss. But like, he was like, no, that was unacceptable. And I thought, okay, we're ready to grow up.
Yeah. Do you reckon the senior players have been mollycoddled into that? Like, we've gassed them up so they think they're secure?
It's a great question.
What do you reckon? Like the older senior players. Like, we're not talking about the kids that are coming through.
So who are we talking? Cripps, no.
No, Cripps bleeds.
Doherty, no. So
Weeders,
who's the
no.
senior players? Sard, McGovern,
What's his name? Fucking
Martin, yes.
yeah, Martin. Fuck yeah.
3 games.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this much longer.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
No.
We're going in circles.
All right, where is it? Oh shit! Yeah, this is gonna be a long edit. All right,
Lads. I just want to reiterate. Really like doing this.
I do.
It's good.
I still thoroughly enjoyed this, yeah.
Well, you got to.
I really look forward to this.
Yeah, it's the last time I'll do a review of this year. This. Yeah, like this.
yeah.
Like go in like hours long.
Yeah.
Go into it because you kind of got to like go back into the trauma and unpack a bit more. You know, it's a bit of a
Your
roller coaster.
therapist has been lining up sessions. Like, can't keep doing this.
But yeah. I want Look, if there's anyone listening,
Still. Sorry.
No,
Just
on
say sorry.
behalf of the Carlton Football Club, we're sorry. Sorry for those of you who give up not only your time and your money, but your souls. Like, I want someone to come and speak from the fucking soul and talk to me. Talk to me as a spirit, not as just a
Money.
Yeah, don't talk to me like a cash register, like an ATM. Talk to me like a soul.
it's almost like the pastors at the super churches in America. Yeah, it's like keep giving all you can to help us grow and become better. And
Bringing the hat around.
yeah, exactly. That's what it sort of feels like now. Now we just need 50,000 more members, and then we can break for what?
And then we'll make a grand final.
Think about how many.
That's what it is. It's the mega church of Carlton Football Club.
Just
dude.
think about how many more members and how much like sales will boost if they win a flag.
200,000.
Yeah.
How many more members will it take for the Carlton Football Club to start treating their fans as real people
It's too late.
with expectation?
Negative.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, one last question. It's directed to you. Have you ever directed anything directly at the Carlton Football Club, or are you happy to just sort of be a satellite?
What do you mean?
Okay, all these grievances, yeah?
Mm. Oh, have I voiced them?
Yeah.
I have.
Okay. I was going to say, because
This year was the first year I properly...
whenever we've sounded off, even in like episodes without you guys, like, as in back in the day, whenever I sounded off on specific players, individuals in the club, I would fucking take the Twitter, I would take the Insta, I would email the links to the episode as though you cunts need to listen to this ASAP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish more people did that.
I've done that. Yeah. That's what I'm asking. Have you, because you've got a sounding board of like, you know, how many followers you got? How many subscribers now?
Subscribers on YouTube? Like, whatever, 13.
13 or something? Yeah. I know you haven't hit 15 yet, but yeah. Like, that's a bit of push behind you. It's not the 50,000 that fucking Saldo's missus has got, but we just don't have that kind of talent and, you know, intellect. But what I'm saying is, have you ever sent a pointed fucking message on behalf of Blue Abroad?
No.
Okay.
Yes, in a video, and if they're watching, they'll get the message.
Yeah, no, I'm talking fucking direct.
Like, while they're in the room? No. Not the way I probably should.
Okay.
Not
Cool.
the
Do
way
you
I
think
should.
they'd care?
I don't think they would.
I think that they... Do I think that they care? I think I'm replaceable and disposable.
They think you're replaceable and disposable.
I think they think that, and I think I am.
No. See, this is the difference, right? And I believe this is the final thought, right? This is the problem. Australia's got tall poppy syndrome, right? We don't like to, when people come up, we cut them down. Like, we don't like it. We've got our big boys at the top that have sat in their roles and gotten fat for dude, fucking what's his name? From Neighbours, Ryan Maloney, whatever his name is, finally retires from the role that he's done for fucking 60 years, right? What is he doing? I'm going behind the camera now. You fucking idiot. You've never done anything else in your life, right? But we dare not replace him because he's TV royalty, right? Like Bert Newton, like all of these people, right? I feel let's take the Carlton Football Club. They see you as like a satellite that's just feeding off their brand. You're nothing because you've never been volatile towards the Carlton Football Club. You're only enhancing the brand, right? You can only help. You're a mouthpiece when you need to be, if you allowed yourself to be. That's because you've never done anything volatile. Or if you turned around, dude, legit, if you turned around and just said, fuck the Carlton Football Club, let's boycott the next 5 games. You know, don't go to the game, don't go to MCG, don't go to Ikon, meet me somewhere in Lygon Street at, you know, a pub or whatever, and we'll watch the game from there, or we'll watch the Brisbane-Sydney game that's on at the same time. Watch how quickly the mood, it's anarchism that like turns heads, man. That's when you become a nuisance. That's when you become a problem. That's when people start paying attention. You wouldn't do it.
No, the sad reality is you're right.
Yeah. Someone like me would, because I'd be at that wit's end where it's like, nah, fuck this. I'd created this. I'll destroy it as fast. That's just the Greek thing, yeah? Like, we will burn the fucker down before we let you run riot in our own house. Do you know what I mean? The Carlton Football Club is a house made by fans. It's been like that for years, and it's the only thing that's propelling it up. Not because they're winning flags, not because of consistent play, not because of marquee players, none of that. We're embracing anything that they throw down in front of us. We're gobbling it up like hope. Like you said, they sell hope. We've been doing that for 20 years, man, minimum. They are selling us bullshit hope, and we're gobbling it up because of the unity, because of the fan base, because of the family structure that we've all built, you know, in our own way or whatever it is. Only reason why this club's propelling upwards, man, because of the fans, the money, and the ability to go after bigger players now and all that sort of shit. We're updating our facilities. What are you talking about? Everyone's fucking injured every week. What have you updated?
True.
How much
Facilities.
Do you remember the big jerk-off wank they did? Dude, you did a walkthrough. Blue Broad did a walkthrough of the facilities. I remember the girls being on it and going through every single fucking thing.
They got the fucking sauna with the ice bath.
Yeah. It's like, really? We've got the worst conditioning in the AFL. What are you spending money on? Like shishas and fucking KFC vouchers? Like, it makes no sense. So that's what I'm saying. Dude, it's like with anything, like a political party, any of this shit only becomes a problem when they become volatile and there's discontent. Yeah?
Mm.
And a mutiny. Look at the ultras in Serbia or like the ultras from Galatasaray and stuff like that. They're fucking gangs, dude. People die.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right.
Soccer players like go missing. You know what I mean?
You've got to rattle the cages in order to get what you want in this world. And that's what I hate. But
I'm not saying like to rattle the cage. I'm saying you've never done it.
No.
You've never done it. I'm not saying
No.
You would never do it.
Wouldn't I?
Yeah, you're Greek. Dude, you're Greek and Persian. Like, they're a bad combination, man. Two of the most fucking volatile people on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Fans continually support this. The worst thing they ever got was a spray from Snapper. You know what I mean? Literally. And that wasn't even directly at the club. It was on SEN. They've never felt the brunt of what it's like to actually disrespect their fucking loyal fan base. I'm not suggesting a mutiny or an uprising, but I'm just saying it'll happen eventually if it keeps going the way they're doing.
Agree.
How can they jack up membership fucking prices? No, like we've got record members, so that means more money's coming into the club than has ever come before. What's the justification of jacking up our membership prices, man?
I'll just continue to sack coaches, get in one of the best players in the league, and keep selling hope.
Break his spirit eventually, run him into the ground.
Broken.
Juddy came in with shoulders already strapped up.
I'm going to cancel my Corey Durden sponsorship.
Dude, they approached Durden at the start of next season. Right, Corey, listen, mate. Couple of things. Number one, your locker's no longer yours, mate. We've got this other guy coming in from Brisbane, so just leave your stuff out by that parking bay. It'll be safe, trust me. Secondly, you got boots from last year. Like, I think you haven't grown or anything, have you?
You're now sponsored by Train Spotters Podcast.
I'm there. G'day, mate.
Now, this is what we're going to do.
Hold up.